Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to the channel. To begin this style, I'm gonna part out a straight line in the middle all the way down, and after that I'm gonna part out another line here, which is I think a slant line. Yeah, I'll part out a slant line all the way to the back, and now I'm going to start sectioning to begin trading. For that, I'll be using Brazilian wool as usual. I've already measured out the length I want. Well, not typically, I measured with my eye. So after that, I'm gonna brush in her hair, the one I sectioned out. Then I will start braiding with 5 strands of the wool. I will braid till I get to my desired length, just for a bit, nothing serious. I have explained a couple of times in my trading hairstyles the reason I braid before trading. Maybe I'll go over it later, not now. So for now, as you guys can see, I am trading with 2 strands of the wool. You can use 3 strands. It all depends on which is easier for you. Like for me, I kind of interchange between 2 strands and 3 strands, you know, depending on my mood or whatever. So I just traded to this point, not really long, and I tied it out and moved on to the next one on this other side. So what I am doing is I am brushing it into the middle, like I'm kind of, you know, creating this brush side even at the middle. You understand what I'm saying later. I don't know how I'm going to explain that. So for this one as well, I'm going to braid first before I start trading, and I will only be trading these first 2 at the front. For the rest of the hair on this line, on this side I'm working with, I won't braid anymore. Okay, I will only, or rather I only braided these 2 at the front because they are a foundation to how the rest of the hair is going to turn out, if that makes sense. So for this one, I'm just going to part out a line, you know, apply shine and jam to stick out, make sure the line is well parted out or straight. I'll brush in the hair and I will start trading. Okay, no braiding here, and I'll cross from this side. This is a crisscross trading hairstyle. I will cross that one to this side. As you guys can see, there's leftover trading on that side, so that is one of the reason I didn't braid and just went ahead to start trading, because there is leftover wool on the first one that we braided first, if that makes sense. Again, I'll repeat the same process on this side. I'll first of all trade. I'm using 3 strands here, and after trading to a point, I will add this one, you know, creating the whole crisscross vibe, and I will trade together. Okay, I will keep on trading till I get to my desired length. So this is how I'm going to continue for the rest of this line. Well, not completely, because there are still some tricky things that will go on at the back, so keep on watching, don't skip. Okay, don't skip. Yeah, I'll just tie this out. And for the 3rd line, I think I did that off camera, so this is the 4th line, and for this side that I'm currently trading, this is the last one on this side, but it won't be the last on the other side. Like the 4th won't be the last one on the other side. So I have crisscross already, and I'm trading together, trading out, and I'll tie it out. So moving on to this other side, I will share it into 2, making it 5 hair, or 5 parted hair, or 5 tradings on this other line, unlike this. Yeah, I know this my explanation stuff, but I know you guys are getting me. So about the whole brushing stuff, I am trying to brush everything into a corner. Like for this side, I am brushing everything into a place. From the middle, you guys are seeing that I brush down to this. Oh my god, I don't know how I'm gonna explain this, honestly. I really want to. So for this last one, you guys can see it will literally be on its own if I continue with the process I have been doing before, but we're gonna switch the style here. So I'm just gonna add the 2 on this other side into it, making it a singular whatever. Yeah. So that is it for that side. Pretty much easy, yeah. So moving on to this next side, we just parted a slant line, you know, and I did the first 2 lines at the front, and I'm just going to continue with these styles. So let me just quit explaining and allow you guys to see what I'm doing for yourself. Please don't go nowhere because we still have a couple of more steps with this style. Yeah. So a quick reminder, if you've watched to this point and you haven't given this video a thumbs up, I don't know what you're waiting for. You are literally owing me. So do me a favor, kindly give this video a thumbs up, like this video. I would really appreciate that. It helps me out a lot. If you're enjoying what you're watching so far, you've learned 1 or 2 things, please give the video a thumbs up. So moving on, I just want to digress a little. I have been doing voiceover for some time now, like over 2 years now. I started with food tutorial, voiceover, and you know, down to hairstyle. So I have done quite a lot of voiceovers, but I can never get used to it. I still feel should I say anxiety whenever I want to do voiceover. Just by the thought alone, whenever I think about it, I get scared. I want to know, my fellow content creators that have probably done voiceover, I want to know, am I alone on this table? Because I don't get it. Why can't I just get used to it? I always get scared. I feel I have anxiety just by thinking about it alone. I almost didn't do voiceover for this video. You have no idea. Please leave a comment below. Have you ever felt like this just by the thought of doing voiceover, or even in the process you just get scared? I want to know if I'm alone because it's scary, honestly. So back to the hair, we are done. We are done. You guys saw everything. I just didn't want to talk about it because my explanation wasn't cutting it at all. My explanation wasn't you know, the inside, it was not entering. You guys just saw me cut out the excess with a pair of scissors, and I went in to bond the end so it doesn't unravel. And next I put both ends of threading in opposite direction, and I started wrapping it inside the whole threading I did. Yeah, like wrap it in form of threading again, and I tie it out just so it doesn't unravel. Cut out the excess again and light it up. Yeah, but in case you're scared, you can skip this whole lighting up. I just want to make sure it is well secured. Yeah, and I'll repeat the same process on the other side, and voila, easy peasy. Guys, this is one of the easiest threading hairstyle I have ever made. Well, all my threading styles are easy, like I mean, who wants to spend forever on a child's hair? I'm always conscious with time because I'm dealing with a child, for crying out loud. And this hair took us about an hour or so, and baby girl did not even was not even bothered. So now I'm laying down the edges, making sure everything is well sleek. And I made a mistake with this whole brush that I'm using. Like, it made her hair red, you know, it kind of bruised. I don't know if I should say bruised or not bruised technically, but I mean, it's annoying. I didn't notice, I didn't realize on time. By the time I saw it, I have already, yeah, it was late. And this is it, you all. See how fly, see how beautiful this hairstyle looks on Adobe. It looks so unique on her. I mean, there is no hairstyle that doesn't suit Adobe. So let me know in the comment section, will you be trying out this style on your little one? Will you? You have to, you really have to. And when you do, come back, tell me, or you can tag me on your socials and I would repost. Okay, and with that being said, please give this video a thumbs up again in case you didn't do it the first time I said it. Okay, you can do it now, it's not late. And subscribe if you haven't. Share this video, and with that, see you in my next one. Bye bye.